I think I look a little dumb.
Okay, we ready. Sorry.
Mighty God, take 17. This is episode 17 of the Dream Lab podcast. It's your captain, it's your brother, it's your uncle, it's your cousin, twice removed from your daddy's side, Dre Perry, and I'm here with my co-pilots.
The Shink the Dinks. That's the second time.
Yeah.
Y'all are amazing.
Jesus. Paid it off. I have Kev Stewart right next to me.
Booyah.
Close to my brother.
Period.
Close to the friend, my nigga.
And next to him is Chrissy B. Now, I know y'all wondering, like, wait, this seating arrangement is different.
It's weird.
Why we set up like this? Why Kev got a mic with a green cover on it? What's going on? That could only mean one thing. That means...
There's a Shink the Dink in the room.
Shake the ding, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have somebody very special in the building today. You may have seen her on your television screen. If you haven't, that's because your TV screen is off. You may have seen her in Dear Future Husband.
Yes.
You may have seen her in Birthday Behavior.
Yes.
The Affair.
Yes.
McGraw Ave. And is this new? Mother May I?
Yes, it's new.
Ladies and gentlemen, Deborah
so good.
Lane Spencer.
Shake the ding, the ring, ding, ding, the ring, ding, 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 ding. Shake the ding, ding, ding.
She's great. I love her already. This is amazing. This is giving Shink the Dink. I love this Shink the Dink.
Somebody explain to me where this word...
Somebody was on Instagram. It was a guy. It was two guys, and his friend had on a nice outfit, and he was like, "Oh, you don't put that Shink the Dink on." I was like, "Shink the Dink it is."
Write it out.
Listen, some of y'all watching the podcast with y'all Shink the Dink on.
Yes.
But you may need to go wash your Shink the Dink.
Mighty God.
It can be used one way or another.
Blow dry your
It's
Shink
an
the Dink.
ambiguous word
It's
for
so
sure.
good.
I love
It's
it.
a what word?
It's an ambiguous word.
Oh, ambiguous is the word of the day
Ambiguous.
times 2 because that was the first word.
Shink the Dink ambiguous.
Wow.
So, welcome back. If this is your first time at the Dream Lab, I mean, technically, yes. If this is your first time tuning in to the Dream Lab podcast, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, comment, share, all that good stuff.
Yes.
Send us a cash up if you want.
Yes.
But ladies and gentlemen, we have acting royalty. We have Detroit royalty. We're gonna get into it.
That is-
we gonna get no. We're gonna go there. We're gonna go there. Get your tissues. So before we go there though,
Yes.
we just want to do a little check-in. How are you?
I'm great.
Okay.
Great. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm really, really great.
That's
I had
good.
the opportunity to go out of town and work, and we'll get more into this. But
Okay.
I just got back from LA.
Yes,
Directed
the
my
dreams happen.
first featured film.
Wait, you directed it?
I directed it.
Come on,
She
director.
went out there and Shink the Dink.
Yes, I did. Honey, I put that shank in that dang. I put shank in that dang. I said shank the dang, shank the dang, shank the dang.
I love it. That's so
I don't have to
sweet.
try today, and I'm so thankful.
I'm so honored to be here.
I love it.
We're so glad that you could join us on the Dream Lab podcast. You're the first guest this season.
Yeah.
You are.
Oh, this got to be good.
That's
Oh,
Shink
yeah.
the Dink.
Let me
Absolutely.
go grab my joke book. I can't be
My
with
joke
my jokesters and not have a joke.
My joke book.
I gotta go grab my joke.
And she writes them by hand. I just want y'all to know.
No, that is so stupid.
You do?
I don't.
Oh, so that's lit. I need to get me a book.
Is it black?
Is it black with a leg a little?
The paper's hanging out of it. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
it's like your grandma's
They
phone
got-
book.
talk
They got
about
like
that
something
didn't
like,
work.
those didn't work. Oh,
No,
that didn't work.
Just rip it.
You know, do that again.
Knocks them dead.
This book got a lot of holes in it. What's
This
going
is
on?
the one that'll get them.
The little pocketbook.
That is
That's
so-
a good one.
If I went somewhere and a comedian pulled out a pocketbook and was like, joke number 1,
I got a joke for that.
I'm
That's
sorry.
so dumb.
I would holler
I
off
would
the
be-
book.
at
off
least
the
you're
book.
prepared.
Just at least you're prepared.
At least you're
Uh-huh.
prepared.
Please.
No, but I feel great. Like I said, I just got back from LA.
Awesome.
The movie starred Jessica Ryan.
Okay.
She was in Plug Love.
We watched that.
Yes.
We watched that.
Nia Miranda, who's been in McGraw, the Christmas Story, the Holiday Christmas Story that Moolah Films did, and then Gigi Townsend, she was in the Salt and Pepper biopic, and she played Salt.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, and it
Okay.
was a bunch of other Hollywood stars and stuff. And so to lead that team, when I tell you I can give nothing but glory to God, because I knew that I had to come down prepared.
Yeah.
I had to come down prepared because it's like you've never done a Hollywood film before. We don't even know who you are. But by the end of that night, they knew my name.
They better.
And they call me Shink the Ding.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go to
How we
the
spell
internet
that?
exactly. 'Cause how did I spell that?
Shink the Dink.
Shink.
S-H-I.
I'm not spelling
That doesn't help me at all.
Sound it out.
I think S-H-I-N-K.
Put it in the comments. We're going to see who spells it the best.
There we go.
Shink the Dink.
Now,
Shink.
don't be
The
putting
Dink.
nasty words in our
Right.
comments.
It's an N in there, niggas.
It's an N in there, bro.
Dink.
It's an N.
Dink.
Dink.
Got it.
Shink the Dink.
Mighty God,
I
Chrissy.
love this, huh?
How are you?
You know, I'm good.
That's good. That's good. It's good to be good. It's good to be good.
I'm good. No, I feel good. Mentally, I've just kind of been like encouraged. I think I've been encouraged. Like finally, been just seeing the fruits of my labor because talked about it last episode, but a few weeks ago, I definitely was kind of feeling the doubt. I was feeling the fear, the discouragement, and I feel like now I feel encouraged. Like I feel like okay, we back. We good.
Okay.
We bounce
Good.
back.
Come on, bouncing back.
Yeah, I got that Shink the Dink.
Oh, okay.
You got that shink back. Got that shink back.
I love it.
Yes.
So is it at any point does somebody just have the shink and not the
The
dink?
dink.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's a good
Right now, I
question.
got that shink. What up?
You got that Shink.
That sound real hood.
It does.
It does.
You
It
got that
does.
Shank on you,
Pull up
huh?
with that Shink.
Sounds east side.
Yeah.
It's going down.
I know. That's
Shank.
why I felt it.
Fry hard,
That's
please.
it.
Mighty God.
Be good. I might Shink on you.
Okay. If you really good, I make the dink on you.
Okay. All right.
Ooh, this is very ambiguous. Very ambiguous.
Shink the dink.
So Kev, obviously
You're doing great.
you're fine. You're great.
Is that camera low?
Is it low? It's pointing at them.
Is the battery low?
No.
Oh. Yeah, I'm good. I just wanted to distract him.
Thanks, engineer.
No, that was a distraction. I was shink the dinking.
Oh my
okay.
God.
No, I'm good. It was a very restful day today. I got a crazy weekend ahead of me, so I tried to be intentional with my
With your
time
off days?
today. Yeah, I didn't really sleep, but I did what made me happy and what needed to be done. So it kind of just made me feel like, okay, you're not stressed today because you're doing what makes you happy.
That's good.
So
Period.
yeah, I feel good. I don't really have any complaints. I don't miss alcohol. I got through the holiday pretty darn good.
Okay.
Yeah, I got through the holiday really good. It was a lot of wine. It was a lot of shink the dinks in the cup. But I'm trying to be as disciplined as possible in this season so that I can be ready for whatever is coming. I don't know what's coming.
It's coming.
It's like a weird season.
Yeah.
But I'm just in that mode now, like, you know what, let me just prepare. Let me just
That's good.
put my best foot forward and figure out how I want to present things, how I want to do stuff, but also making sure that my mental, spiritual, and physical is all together.
Let me ask you, have you taken any before pictures?
I
Because you're going to
haven't.
change over this time.
I need to.
Yeah, you should.
That just blessed me. Because I want to remember that. Ooh,
Listen, this is
like that.
listen for real, and it's going to encourage others to join. Like, what did you do? Like, honestly, I cut out some things.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
my skin is already feeling better
Wow.
now just from that. And mentally, I just been like, you know what?
Oh, you was drinking like a fish then.
I was. But you know what?
It was drink the dink.
Drink
Push pause. What, Kev?
What was we saying?
We were checking on you, see how you were doing before we.
Yeah, so I wasn't an alcoholic. I didn't use alcohol as a coping mechanism. I just enjoyed it.
Got it. Okay.
But I knew for me, it's been an all ongoing thing with me, like stopping. But again, like I said, I read the book Outwitting the Devil, and knowing that that's some of the tactics that he uses to keep us in this quote unquote spiral or cycle. I was kind of like, let me give it a break to see how much clarity I'll get, because I'm in a place where I'm trying to really figure out where am I going and what are the next steps that I need to be taking for my life and career. Because again, Jess, what's the girl name?
B. Simone.
B. Simone talked about she
Gave her a
fasted for 2
totally
weeks.
different name.
He was about to
She
say
fasted for like
Jasmine
2 weeks or 30 days, and she got all of the answers that she need, like bam, 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 because she had clarity. So my thing is like, well, nigga, what do you need clarity on, and why haven't you used the principles that you know to use that work?
Yeah.
So now I'm just kind of like, you know what? I still went out and had a good time. I went to Deluxe Flux, hung out with my friends. One of my friends was like, I'm not used to you not being turned. Well, thanks. Hand me that cranberry juice, and I'm going to just stand right here.
But here's the thing, though,
I'ma
bro.
still
You're
be lit.
always turned.
Yeah, you're a party
You
all by
are.
yourself. You
But,
don't need
but I
it.
noticed that I was a little more chill.
Relaxed, okay.
Yeah, and I was like kind of ready to go home. All right. Like I had fun. Like let me go back to the crib. Like it was a good time though. But the thing is, I'm noticing too, watching my other friends who do partake, I see how calm they are even when they partake.
Oh, wow.
Like nobody was belligerent. Nobody was acting crazy. We were still like having a good time. It was just still like,
Gotcha.
A balance.
yeah. But I wasn't feeling what they were feeling. So I was like, I slightly felt left out, but they didn't make me feel left out. And I value and appreciate that. So when I told them I wasn't drinking, it was, okay, cool. What you want? Cranberry juice? You want us to make you a mocktail?
Oh, that's
Wow, a mocktail.
How exhausting is that to be around people who don't allow you that grace to say, hey, I don't want to do this?
Well, why not?
You know what?
Yeah.
But
All
the
the
thing is, I've
questions.
never had, in this season, I've never had it.
That's good.
I've always had accountability with y'all. It was never a thing of, oh, come on, man, drink. No, they be like, nah, don't drink. Don't, like, you said you was going to do this. Go sit your behind down and act like you drinking.
Because that's what you said you wanted to do, so I'm going to hold you to your word.
And I
Your
appreciate
word,
that because
honey.
some friends will be like, no, here, just hit this real quick and you'll be good. No. Hold
It's
me
Friday.
accountable.
You ain't got no
Nothing.
job.
7:30
Yeah,
Friday,
come on now.
95 degrees. I ain't got
7:30.
no nigga.
You 30 minutes late.
That's what,
It's 7 p.m. Fry.
a 7 p.m. Friday, 89 degrees.
Nice.
I ain't got no
Nigga,
nigga.
what song is this?
It's 7
Well,
p.m.
I
Fry.
bet you your wife
It's
know it.
95 degrees.
Yes. Who did that?
Glorilla.
Glorilla.
I ain't got
Gloria
no-
Hallelujah.
Baby.
Is her name.
Yeah, Glow.
Y'all named
Yeah,
the most ratchetest nigga I know, the highest
Gloria.
praise.
Hey.
But you know
We're
what's
gonna name
crazy
her the
about her
highest-
though? She makes her voice like that on purpose. Because one day, you know how Apple Music be, you know, like you pick one song and then it just keeps going. So I had played, I don't know, I played something and the song had came up and I'm listening to it. I said, who is this? Like, who is
It's
it?
an older song of hers.
Wow.
But her voice was like a female. It was regular, like it was lighter.
Yeah, Glow. She
Yeah.
smells cigarettes.
Something.
I'm kidding.
Or she doing that on purpose because
No, a lot. Some people do.
Shink-da-ding.
It depends on
too much shink-a-dink.
Too much.
Too much shink to think I have you.
Too much.
Yeah.
Shink-a-dink. I feel like that shink-a-dink sounds so good on a guitar. Just shink-a-dink.
Shink-a-dink, shink-a-dink.
Give us a little shink-a-dink.
Deb.
Let's start doing this.
Give me that shink-a-dink.
Because it's you can't undo it now.
Shink-da-ding. Watch yourself. Shink-da-ding.
Show them what you're working with.
Okay, Shirley, go ahead. Sorry.
I don't even know what I was about to say.
How are
Deb.
you feeling?
Oh, yeah.
I'm
How are you?
fantastic.
Okay.
Father Abraham.
Hey.
Yeah. You gonna stop
Father
saying that?
Shink-da-ding.
You're going to stop saying that. He says that all the time.
Yeah, he said it more than once. Cause I got one baby now. I'm Father Abraham.
Yes, you are. Father of many.
We about to have a plethora of children around
Never
here.
know. God got something up his sleeve.
Well, God wearing short sleeves.
Jesus got on a maxi gown. Jesus got on a maxi gown.
Spaghetti strap.
Listen, he is sleeveless.
Jesus got on a shake the ding. Yes. Yes, Daddy God. Shake the ding, Daddy God. Okay, go ahead. So you said you are good.
I'm great.
You that's a nice shirt
He's out
today.
going home.
It said fantastic.
Oh yeah, I'm fantastic. I am
It's
fantastic.
amazing.
I am fantastic. Life is
Love it.
good, and I have no complaints. And yeah, it's the summer. This is episode 17. Yo, like I just had to sit, and I'm like, bro, we are literally like almost the end of this season. Like,
Wow.
Literally.
that's crazy. So God is good. So,
Yeah.
Deb, you're here today.
You are.
And there's some stuff we want to know about you because,
Yes.
I mean, clearly the people tuned in, they want to know more about you.
y'all.
Do you do, I was trying to see if I could find some interviews.
I do interviews, but sometimes I leave them on my page or I'll keep it up for some while and then archive it.
That's
Oh,
true.
keep this on your page forever.
Oh, I will.
I'm kidding. So I just want to kind of just, get some history on you. You know,
Yeah.
where did you grow up? Give us a little bit about your upbringing.
Okay.
I was trying to find a better word.
Well,
I couldn't come up with one,
I grew up
guys.
on the Good West Side, exit number 9 Drury Road. And pull up on me and find out. No, but
Shake the dick up on me and find out.
hey, shake the dick up on me and find out. Oh my word!
Wow.
Hey, Drury Road. Went to performing arts school my whole life. Our parents. I say our parents because almost everybody knows Spencer girls.
Of course.
Gwendolyn, Deborah, Rebecca, Omega, who is now Carter. But so we grew up.
Sorry, what school was that?
The first school was McGraw Elementary, and then that good middle school was Spain, and that good high school. I gotta stand up, but the camera won't be able to see me, so I'm gonna just say it. Just know I'm standing in my spirit. It is the Detroit High School for Fine and Performing Arts.
Thank you.
The Detroit High School for Fine and Performing Arts.
Denise Cotton, we love you.
We love you so much.
One of my buttons
Miss
for that
Aqua,
one.
Mr. Quick,
Yeah, Miss
Miss
Valentine.
Ford, Miss Valentine.
That's so sweet.
Shake
The Shink the Dinks. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
So you went to DSA?
Yeah, I went to DSA.
Okay, that's awesome. I did not know that.
For music. I play the flute and I play the piano.
Really?
You play the flute, girl. Come on.
I feel like all girls play the flute, like at some point in their life, like on accident.
It's just a pretty instrument.
It's so pretty. It's so pretty. I looked up to Najee. He was a great.
Please.
The baby was having flute dreams. Tell us about it. Tell us about it. Go for it.
It's the sauce. Shake the dick about it. Shake the
Shake the
dick
thing.
about
Shake the
it.
thing. Shake the thing. It's like,
Y'all, I cannot. Now we hollering through her history. Why are we hollering like this through her history?
And this is just where you grew up.
We barely made it past high school.
We
I'm
even got to
sorry.
the acting.
Ooh, let me get the suitcase
ready.
for you.
All
Go ahead.
It
was a little
sounds
chill.
like the opera.
That sounds more like the opera. It's stupid. You sound like a shake the dick opera singer. Shake opera.
Shake opera.
Okay, we sorry. Go ahead, Deb.
Okay, so
Mighty God. So you went to Cass?
Yeah. No, wait a minute. I went to Cass.
You're not.
Just kidding.
You slammed into your computer. I'm not even violent.
Not get slammed into your computer. Don't have me put your
And
face
I'm
on
not
the
violent.
She is not a technician. She is a fellow achiever.
Listen here, and achieving she's doing.
You are. I
Thanks.
would definitely say that you're achieving out here.
Thank you so much.
So
Instruments, that's my
wait.
first love.
So you
Music.
before acting, it was
Yeah, it
instruments.
was always music. So I was 8 years old watching Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, the musical with Dick Van Dyke.
Yes.
And that's when I knew I wanted to compose music for movies.
Okay.
That I wanted to score at 8. I knew this. And so my father, every home we lived in, we always had a recording studio. My father was a musician. My mother's a singer. They composed music. They were actually a part of the Gloria, my Gloria.
Really?
They just didn't get the credit. But anyway, they were there.
Mighty God.
So,
God gave
my
them the
mom
credit.
would do backgrounds. I mean, she had an album. It was just a lot. You know, they were just always into music. So as
So you grew up
girls,
around
we grew up
music.
around music.
Nice.
I love that.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so while the girls would be like, you know, laying down vocals, I'd be like composing music and, you know, creating stuff like that. Wow. At the crib. Yeah.
I did not know that. That is so interesting.
Like even now I have a Twisted Dark Horse, Twisters album. I produced the record on there. I have Dear Future Husband actually wrote the theme song for the movie. Red produced it, but I sang and wrote the wedding song.
Wow.
Yeah, God bless you.
That is so
Good
dope.
stuff.
But do
I
you
wish I
see
had
how
a
that-
flower.
that's still, like, your dream never died.
It never
The
died.
dream
I
never
wish I
died.
had a flower.
I wish I did, because I just feel like
Well, honey, I'd rather a flower than a red balloon.
Uh-oh.
Man.
Shake the dick. Shake.
pop, 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 pop.
Let's
talk about-
Yeah, so music's my first love.
Okay.
We had a girl group, Presence. We were signed to Vicki Winans. It was me, Gwen, and Leah Plummer
Love
back
her
in the day.
so much.
I love Leah. Yeah, and so the girls, we were touring, we were doing our thing, and I just wanted to make the music. Because I was like, if everybody's driving the car, who's making the car? Who's fixing the car?
That's
So I
good.
liked the role of being the engineer and the musician.
That's good.
But then I started singing and all that good stuff. And so all that happened, went to DSA, etc. Now, there was a group called the Forensics Group. It's a drama group. And you have to be nominated to be in forensics at the time. I don't know if they had that when you were there. But why didn't you go to DSA? That's sad. So anyway, they had a
Oh my God, you are a Spencer girl. If I didn't know,
Listen,
I know right now.
That moment right there.
That was so Mimi.
That was Mimi.
Mimi.
That is
Mighty
so
God.
Mimi.
Mighty.
No, that's a Spencer thing now.
Yeah,
Got
no, it is. Now it makes more sense
She
now.
did. She did shake the ding too.
That is so sad. Anyway, so
No, I went to Carlson High School. It was out in the suburbs.
But this nigga was talented.
I've always wanted to go to like performing arts
Yeah.
school. I just didn't. But I was in theater. We'll talk a little bit more about that.
well, you are an honorary DSA psych. Anyway, so
I'm not giving them that.
first of all, male
Psych.
who are you to pass on honorary
She said,
tokens?
Talking about dear,
Maybe not.
Deborah Links.
Yeah. I'd like to admit Draylon into the.
it's like, oh,
This doesn't even exist. What are you talking about? And I'm not just sitting in one person. I got 20 letters following that.
Just to follow up.
Yeah, just
to whom it may concern.
Did you get my last letter regarding
Per my last letter.
Ma'am.
he's waiting outside.
there to get his cap and gown.
That's crazy.
Jesus Christ. So no.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this acting group was at the high
It
school.
was at DSA.
Okay.
And I was nominated to be in the drum. They were like, oh, Deborah, she's so funny. She's this, she's that. And so I came to the class. I learned how to do monologues. This is where I first learned about acting, like church plays, right?
Right.
That was cool. But this was like the big leagues.
Right. Gotcha.
And I did not take drum. It was just like I was pushed into the big leagues. So what they would do these monologue competitions. Kind of like, what is it when you would play an instrument and you'd be like first chair and you go to these different
The section.
not auditions, but
know
it's like you go to these
Is it clinicals?
sectionals, but not. It's an actual name for it. Somebody
I know
knows,
what
and
you're
they're like,
Yeah,
Put it in the comments.
'cause
Yeah.
you know we all know.
yeah.
Are y'all crazy? Put it in the comments. Check the link in the comments, please.
Please.
And so this competition, I did my monologue, and I got third place, and that's when I was bit by the acting bug. I was like, this is what I want to do, you know. And so from there, I pursued all things art. Went to Columbia College in Chicago. I took musical theater and dance. And then I ended up changing my major, went to another college in Chicago and went for recording arts and engineering. So it was like theater.
What school was that?
And I went to the Schomburg Institute of Arts.
Nice.
Oh, I went to Illinois Institute of Art
You did?
for like 4 months.
Okay.
Yeah. It was
She
downtown.
told me that.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was going for audio engineering. I never got around to that because I was taking the basic classes. But
Exactly, which
I was
sucks.
still in Chicago, so
Yeah.
it was like that experience.
to.
I
But
love that for you. Yeah, and that's how I felt. Being able to be around the music and we ended up starting a band and playing and all this good stuff. But while playing for a play, I'm in a band, an MD, child me.
you better
Five
MD.
chords, child. We played them 5 chords over and over. Do 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 do. Hit it again, y'all.
Like, this play is great, but the music, they just got it on loop.
Did y'all
Huh?
speed it up?
Break it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, she's
2,
like,
3, 4, 5, 6,
slower.
7, 8.
It was like,
That's
girl,
dumb.
can we retire these chords?
That
But
is
anyway.
so good.
But anyway, so Fly High was the name of the band in Chicago. We were playing for this play. This lady named Lynn Parrott was the director, and this girl is horrible on stage. And I felt like the 5 Heartbeats. Remember when Doug was like, that's my song, man. That's my song. Yeah. I just had this passion for acting that I'm like, yo, once you get an opportunity, you only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes within the life.
I love Eminem.
Ooh, thank you, Em. So anyway,
Thank you,
the song
Em.
is so anointed.
We appreciate you.
So I went to her. I said, do you have an open role? And she was like, baby, it's a one-night only show. What instrument you play? Yeah, the keyboard. Going back to it. Real funny lady. We cracking up. I'm like, and I'm walking away like I was really serious, you know? Anyway, a couple of days later, she's like, Deb, if you're still interested, we have a role open. This girl's having car problems, blah, blah, blah. She's not able to make it. And I called Tisha Lott Brown.
I love Tisha.
I love
so
Tisha. That's my
much.
god sister. I don't even like saying guy because that's my sister.
Wow.
That's my sister. I
Small
called
world.
Tisha. I was like, yo, Tish. And at the time, she was the biggest actress in Detroit. She just done
she
First
was
Lady.
in a
Oh
lot
man,
of
on
great
BET,
plays.
like she was killing it.
Yeah.
And for her to pick up the phone for me, right, and like gave me acting 101. That's why to this day, it doesn't matter who a person is. If they want to know about acting, if they want to get into the industry, I'm like, call me. I'll teach you everything. Somebody said, why do you give all away? I said, I can't take it with me. Want to be teaching the acting class up with Gabriel? They're the best actors on earth. What are you talking about?
They know how to do this already.
Yeah, they know how to do this already.
This is what happens on Earth is so good.
This is what happens on Earth. We were there.
They don't shink the dick down there. We don't shink the dick in heaven.
We don't chink the dick up here.
Okay. Sing praises.
Nah,
Sing
So I'm like, I can't take none of it with me. Why
Right.
not, just give and pour into people, right? Tisha broke it down. She said, don't be a mean girl at the auditions or when you're sitting there. Be focused on your role. Go over your lines. You got to be calm. You need to be like in tune with the character. She talked about acting is, just feeling it and letting the words just flow versus like it says, and then she laughed. No, you got to feel that.
Right. No,
it got
for
to
real.
come from your soul. And I added, as I've grown in my career as the scripture, what comes from the heart reaches the heart. That's why we like such great actors, because it comes from their heart.
Absolutely.
You be like, this person is a villain for real. And you find
Still
out they
don't
work
like
at a nunnery. They're
Right.
very-
Still don't like him. Hold
Still
it.
don't like
Like
him.
him.
Can't stand
Charles, count your days.
What's the man that left Sheila up the mountain?
Mike.
Can't stand a nigga to this day.
Okay.
Yeah, this
Day. That came from that man's
Can't
heart.
do it. Yeah.
So anyway, shouts out to Tisha. Every time I tell the story, I can never leave her out of the journey, because if it wasn't for her, I would not be Deborah Lane Spencer. I'd be Deborah Lane Spencer, honey, but I wouldn't be in the role and the capacity that I am in right now, right? So anyway, showed up to the rehearsal, killed. That's where it started. In Chicago, on stage, I left the band. I love you, Fly High. I left the band. They kept playing them five
Left them
chords.
fly high.
It was my chords, baby.
They said, where's Deb?
Who the first one taught you the five chords? That was me, baby. No.
I wrote it, Ike.
I make the records.
I wrote it, Ike.
I wrote it, Ike. So that's where it started.
So the dream, it seems like it evolved.
It evolved.
Which I feel like we talked about in the previous episode
Yeah.
of how sometimes it starts somewhere, but then kind of, you end up somewhere else just because, you're serving whatever that purpose is for that time. And maybe you're just supposed to learn a set of skills to take it to the next thing. So now I'm not going to say it's easier to be a director, but I'm pretty sure now you can approach directing with a little bit more ease because you understand the music side. You understand the just composing side. So if you can understand the principle of composing, you understand the principle of composing a production. You got lights, sound, you have actors, you have stage crew, you have all of these things. So I think that's incredible that you weren't just like, I'm just going to just be a music, a composer or something like that. Like you don't know what else you would be able to become. What the other things that you had within you. So who's your favorite actress?
My favorite actress?
Yes.
There's so many, but I'll say Viola Davis.
Yes.
She is just
Snot-nosed Viola Davis.
Oh my God.
But you know what?
Snot-nosed?
That lady is
I say this
Shake the dick.
respectfully. She is very handsome.
Do I leave now?
Viola Davis is handsome.
We heard you, by the way.
No, we definitely heard it the first. We actually heard it before you said it.
She is. Like
We heard it.
Les Dog.
We
handsome.
heard it before you said it.
My God. No, I love Viola Davis.
No, she's a very every role that she plays.
We low-key got to move on because we can't stay there now.
No, every
Respectfully.
role that she plays, I don't care what type of movie it is. I have to watch it if Viola
No,
Davis
she's
is in
incredible.
it.
No,
She's
that's one of
She's
the
one of
people.
my favorite actresses.
Those
Like,
are one of the people that make you
embodiment.
believe it
Yes.
From the heart.
from the heart.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah,
But that's how I
That's
am.
real snot.
she had. I wanted to do. She
I was there with you too, Troy.
Yeah, the phone shake the dick, shake the dick, shake the dick, dick. I done got hot. Give me my fan. Give me my fan back. Shake the dinkin over here. Who was Troy? What movie was that?
Oh, Fences, honey.
Yes.
Legendary. That was amazing. Thank you.
Because you took us right there.
Right there. I saw her in that outfit.
Y'all know what's crazy? Wow. I didn't even see the movie all the way through, but I knew
that part.
Low key, get her number.
That's amazing.
Because baby,
you're booked.
You're next.
The kid's a natural.
Traylon, your computer, go in there.
Coming to a Tubi near you. That line.
That's all I got for y'all too. Don't ask me for nothing else. That really was all I had.
That was so good.
Thank you.
What was the craziest role you ever had that you actually executed? Like you did it through, it's out in the movies or whatever.
The craziest role was playing a crackhead in 5-0.
Really?
Now that I spent more time amongst 3. I could have done way better. No.
Should have hung with you niggas before I got this role.
You got that shake the dink.
Not the glasses.
Dre, please.
Oh God.
You have she is now ranked as the funniest guest you've had.
Oh my God.
The funniest. I'm like 3 crackheads. I'm like, girl, you know something? No, I'm sitting in front
And I
of them.
looked.
Yeah.
I said 1, 2, 3.
Well, Deborah.
I'm like, when the last time you see some crackheads, damn?
Who's the third?
They come in 3s.
How was the preparation for that?
She went to Cass Corridors.
Yeah, pretty much. I would say I was more so mimicking this guy named. You know what? This.
You don't have to say it. You can, but you don't have to say his name.
Is he gonna be watching the podcast?
No. He probably
don't have a
still out
TV.
there. His name is. Hold on, I've got to call Megan because I got to figure out what his name is. But I'm gonna call her real quick as I tell this story.
Okay.
Okay. So he was a crackhead in the neighborhood, and he was down and out. And every winter, he would be just cold. And so the whole neighborhood came together and got him. I'm called Gwen, and got him a fur coat. And we were at McFarland Elementary School, and everybody showed up.
Hey, dear.
Gwen, real quick, I'm telling this story about the guy in the neighborhood when we were kids. The whole neighborhood got him a fur coat. What was his name?
His name was...
Crazy? No.
Right?
Nope, not crazy.
Goofy.
As she figures that out. And so...
Okay, let me think about it. It's literally on the tip of my tongue.
Mine's too. It'll come. Just call me right back, sis.
If y'all know who it is, put it in the comments.
They gonna say Shink the Dink. That's not his name,
Mr.
okay? Mr. Shink.
Mr. Ding Ding.
Mr. the Dink. And we got, everybody was so excited. Here he come. It's probably about 75 people. Mm-hmm. And he walks in, and they get on the microphone. They say, we see you in the neighborhood, and we just want you to know that you are in a community that loves you, and we don't want to see you cold another winter. And so we got you this fur coat, and they gave it to him, and he was standing there holding it, and they gave him the mic and said, what do you want to say? This is speech. He said, it ain't cashmere. Oh, he was so mad and so hurt.
Not he was pissed because it wasn't the type of coat he wanted.
It wasn't cashmere. Who do we think we are? How dare you, Joy Rose?
What y'all should have said, y'all should have been like, you know what, that's fine. I'll take it back. I'll get it. I'll get you a new one. No worries.
Oh my God. So anyway, I channeled him because he had such a rhythm. He was just
so channeling people that you've met in the past to kind of get into character.
I think it's better sometimes to go off of the familiar because it becomes more real.
Yeah, than trying to make up something.
Exactly. And this person, Karen, in this movie is just so ungrateful, completely ungrateful. When you watch it, you hate her. I was in a theater like with Mom and Gwen, like going down in my seat. I'm like, yo, Detroit is unforgivable.
Sheesh.
I was the last to leave out the theater. They was like, there you are. I'm like,
Nothing's about to jump you in the
I wasn't
hallway.
upset that it wasn't cashmere. I'll take anything.
Hold my popcorn.
Do you know I would have passed out when that man said it's not cashmere?
That man said it ain't cashmere.
Y'all would have had to pick me up off the ground.
I was like,
Let me
well,
tell
it
you
ain't crack
something.
either. All right, so y'all, we about to take a quick break.
He sold that coat.
He definitely sold that coat.
We're about to take a quick break. We have a
Cold
quick
the next winter.
advertisement, and we'll be back with with the rest of the
Shake
episode.
We're going to shake the ding the rest of this episode.
Yep. What's up, everybody? Listen, for all of our small businesses, all of our entrepreneurs, listen, we have an opportunity for you we want to shout your business out for free right here on the Dream Lab podcast. All you have to do is send us an email with information about your business, your social handles, all of that stuff. If you want to send us a sample, that would be great too. But anyway, we're going to shout your business out for free right here on the podcast, just like how this advertisement is in the middle of the episode. Your advertisement for your business can be in the middle of this episode. So all you got to do is send us an email to dreamlabpod@gmail.com. Jax, I'm trying to record a video, bro. That's right. Send us an email to dreamlabpod@gmail.com. And we will respond if we need any more information, or we will respond and let you know what episode that your advertisement will be on. So make sure that you take advantage of this, because this opportunity, this free opportunity, it's not going to last long. So get it in while you can. All right. Enjoy the rest of the episode. Yep, I'm gonna take that part out. Welcome back to the second half of this episode, y'all. We have had a good time thus far. We've learned a lot about Deb. She's dropped some nuggets. As far as just like acting and believing in yourself and operating from that special place, that core, just being focused. I think, if you apply that to anything in your life, I think we'll be successful. Seriously. It's to just be like locked in and focused and just have that tunnel vision. So, with that being said, we're going to test some tunnel vision.
Wait, I want to say something.
You want to say something?
I do.
Is it about Viola Davis?
She's pretty.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Handsome.
Oh.
No, I want to say something. Now, the movie that I seen when you were the wife of the preacher.
Oh, The Affair.
Okay, so The Affair. I was talking to Draylon about it earlier today. I really enjoyed that movie. I would say that was my first movie that I've seen with you in it.
Wow.
And it shocked the crap out of me because I didn't see Debbie.
Wow.
I didn't. And I told Draylon, I was like, it was very like, oh wait, like my girl, she's really tapped into her gift. Like I didn't see the girl that I know. I actually seen the actress. So what was that like filming that film? Because that was some good bleep acting.
Thank you.
Like I was very outdone. Like I didn't know.
Wow.
I'm
really glad you say that, because it's so funny how you can give someone a compliment and they'll think of the struggle that led to the performance, right? Mm-hmm. And sometimes I just be like, let me take it. But in this, I'm going to just keep it real. I was out of the country.
Do me a favor, get closer to your mic for me.
Oh,
pull it.
Yes.
Or just do this.
Do this? Okay. Hello.
There you go. No, because it was like down here.
Was
so
it down?
have it like that.
I was
good.
saying it from my chest. Yeah, I was. No, baby, I've been smoking for 95 years.
I've been smoking since I was 2 years old. They took my voice box.
You are an actress. I didn't know.
I love it here.
I didn't know you was a queen.
I don't want to go
company.
home ever.
Shake the dick in your chest.
Oh, that was so funny.
What?
So
You've lost your mind.
lost.
12 Newports.
She's completely
Since I was 2 years old.
You smoking since you was 2? That's diabolical, Mike.
What? Chocolate.
Was that hard?
Chocolate.
What?
What are they selling?
I'm sorry. Please tell us about this process.
Sorry, you were having a serious moment. My apologies.
Let me tell you something. Somebody put a post on Instagram, like, you ever met funny people and be like,
No, this
yo, you're so funny. That's how I feel. Because I feel like my sisters are the funniest people in the world.
Yeah.
And my older brother, Mark, is the funniest person I've ever met in my
are.
life.
Hilarious.
But being around you guys, we're still funnier. But that's so stupid. That is so dumb. Oh, my God.
We can go with joke for joke.
Yeah.
He got a book too. He got a book too. He got a book too.
Bring the book out.
Pull the book out. The book. Oh, my God.
It was the slap of the hand.
We down by 2 points.
And this is what I'm talking about. It's the cleverness.
Yes.
You can only be wise and clever because there are people who are funny, but they're goofy. They have to embarrass themselves in order to make a laugh. But this is clever.
It's a different level that you're able to
level.
just flow into
Because
that. You're absolutely right.
It's an intellectual funny that you guys have. Oh, I love this podcast. Y'all better tune in.
You know you coming back. You got to come back.
Oh, baby,
Tomorrow, you coming back tomorrow.
For the live one.
Tomorrow.
Oh, for sure. That would be
honored.
hilarious.
I love that.
So, no, before we get into this next part, I want you to finish that story because I really want to know that. Because I really want to know that.
I was out of the country. I am the assistant director for the contracted DR. What am I trying to say? I am contracted as the assistant director for Dentistry Productions. What the assistant director does is gets the schedule together, lets the production team know how we're flowing, make sure everything is in order before lights, camera, action, before any action is called. I have to make sure that everything is in place. That everybody's in the right wardrobe, that all the props are where they need to be, that the actors are there, that the extras are there, all that good stuff. I keep it moving so that the job is easy for the director to just come in, give the blocking, call action, and we're good to go. That's my job. So while in the British Virgin Islands, I knew that when I got back for the affair, that I would be the assistant director. 2 days prior to me coming back, Dennis calls and he's like, Deb, and on FaceTime. Everybody's behind him. He's like, you've got the lead role. And I'm like, the what? The lead role.
He said, come again.
Yeah. Mind you, I'm living vida loca. And BVI, I didn't even look at the script. Forgive me.
Good. I'm using that.
That was me.
Comes to a song near you.
But that mug slowed down.
Let me open this script up and learn these lines.
Yes. And so there I am, my last couple of days on this vacation, like I got to learn these lines, whatever. So for me, I feel like I could have gave a better performance because I was not ready.
Okay.
Wow.
So I appreciate that.
Wow.
Can I ask something else?
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead.
If that was
How do you prepare for
That's
like
good.
memorizing lines and stuff?
Yeah.
How do you prepare for that? Like, how do you prepare for a role?
Well, I feel like it's 4 steps. I take 4 steps, right?
Okay.
So one is how many lines I got. Like when I get a script, I'm like, how many lines I got.
Facts.
But no, so I want to know how many lines I got. Second, what is this movie about? What is the script about? So I read the script 4 times. The first time I'm reading just to kind of see how many lines I got, for real. Just keep it real. The second time I'm reading it to understand it. The third time, now that I understand the storyline, right? So say we take Home Alone, for instance, say I was one of the robbers. I would want to know, okay, how many times I show up in the scene? Oh, I'm in 17 scenes or something like that. Next, what is this about? Oh, it's about this kid named Kevin who was left at home. We are the left-hand bandits or whatever the name was, and we go home to home and we rob houses. Okay, secondly, what are my choices? Why am I important to this story?
Okay.
The reason why I'm important to the story is because I bring conflict. And if it was just supposed to have a happy story, it would be a happy story. But with this conflict, I have choices to scare Kevin, to, show my strengths, to show my weaknesses. But at the end of it all, I never lose. I mean, I never win. I always lose. Even though I am this character, I have no victory in this. It is a bad ending for me, but I need to make sure that I play this all the way through to the end. My confidence got to be so strong that I never show you that I know I'm going to lose. I got to be so confident like Kanye.
There's a lot of mental that goes into
that goes
it, not
into
just
preparing.
memorizing lines.
Right. And
like-
then after that, now I need to remember these lines so that each scene I'm getting to the goal. I'm getting to the end. I'm chasing the win. So there are certain things I do. One, I will record their lines and leave mine blank. So I say their parts. You went through this probably with Perilous
that's
Times.
how everything you said. I'm
Yeah.
right with you, girl.
So I did their lines, left mine blank. And if I cannot get through that, like as I'm driving, if I mess up at some point, I go right back to the top. Right back to the top. And it may take me, well, now I've gotten to the point where I can probably learn a page in 20 minutes. 4 pages in 30, maybe 45 minutes. I can probably learn a whole script within a day.
Okay.
Right? But that's me challenging myself because I met other actors like, I'm saying their names, Don Snipe, Thomas Harris, Henri, Brian Taylor. These are 4 phenomenal actors that I've seen get a side, which is like a couple of lines that you get before you walk into an audition. They'll get the side and you see them walking around the room in the audition room, going over their lines. And then when they're called in, they put the side outside the door and they walk in with no script. And I was like, how are they able to do that?
Right.
How was I going to be like that? And so that's what I started doing. I would just pick up any script and just like go through that boy like by the end, and time myself.
Yeah.
If I start at 12, by 4 o'clock, I'm gonna know this whole page. By 2 o'clock, I'm gonna know this whole page. By 12:30, I'm gonna know this whole page, and I've been able to do that, right?
Yeah.
And so one is learning the lines. One, going to sleep. Like I'll read all my lines. I'll be like, this is. I'm giving you all my tricks, but it's okay. This is scene 17. You have 4 lines. Those lines are, and I'll say them, say them, say them, say them. This is scene 21. You have 7 lines. Your lines are, and I may go to sleep and listen to that. Or you brushing my teeth and I'm saying it with it. I know you ain't take my man. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying it.
Wow. It
Right?
takes, it seems like it takes a separation almost from the norm, right? Yeah. So normal people who don't do this, like, wouldn't understand. To them, that sounds crazy. Because we could translate this to music, right? When we rehearse or go over our music at home and stuff like that, right? So most people would be like, wait, are you brushing your teeth, saying your lines, or you saying this before you go to sleep, or you're doing it like that? Like, to some people that sounds crazy, but it's like, if you want to achieve the goal, like,
it takes work.
You're gonna have to step out of your comfort zone.
It is disrespectful to take someone's script and to come back with nothing. You haven't put any work in it. You haven't spent any time with it. I know you've seen it, and that is so frustrating, and it's not fair to the cast.
No, it
Facts.
pisses me off.
Because now we got to work off of that.
Right, now we got to work off that. And I am, listen, I'm a dance, whether you know your steps or not. And so either you're going to learn this routine, my baby, or you're going to be looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do my part.
Right.
I'm not going to, and I have. In the beginning of my career, I would dumb down. I think we all have done this before because we're such great people in what we do. And when you have a gift so great and you're so good at it without effort, right? Some people are great with effort. Some people are great without effort. And that's how I look at you guys, right? Although we put in the effort, if you have a day where you're just like, oh my God, I'm just learning this song on the way to church, you still gonna kill it because of the grace and the greatness inside of you, right? I know that about myself, but I still do the work.
Right.
Yeah.
But there are times when I know, like, I have dumbed down myself because everybody else wasn't as good. Yeah. And I didn't want all the attention. I'm a very introverted person, right? Crazy. Very shy person, but I do things that can push you to the front, forefront. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be famous. I want to tell a story. Right. And if the story brings me fame, then great, but that's not what I'm here for. I want to ask y'all a question though. Have you been in that situation before where you dumbed down your talent?
Yeah.
Because everybody else sucked? You've never done that? You never did the happy day.
Here's the thing. Miss Valentine made me do it once in high school, but it was for training purposes because I needed to learn the difference between church singing and using tone quality, and that's why I've gotten. Everybody always say we love your tone quality. I got that from her because she taught me how to use other things outside of my range, but I never. I can't really recall a time. I think Perilous Times was one of those moments where I can understand where it was like, I don't care because I say this. The ones that was getting paid higher than me didn't know the script more than I did.
Ooh-wee.
And I was very confused. Like, well, your check is bigger than mine. I do know more of the lines and I know your lines. Why are you not matching my energy?
Come on now.
So it was very hard for me. And I took TJ's heart in my hand when I did Perilous Times because we worked very hard. Like TJ wanted to make sure that I was ready for that role. Like I started dressing different before Perilous Times.
Facts.
I started talking different. Like everything about me had to transform.
He told us we had to call him Bobby.
Really?
I was gonna ask you, do you do that? Like as far as like embodying that
I didn't care about his wishes. I said no. I'm just kidding.
You know what? Go to hell. Go to hell, shink the dink.
No, but is that a thing? Like you get like so much into the character where like
even if you're not called that character's name, but like you embody.
I've seen it before.
Okay,
and I respect it, but then I've also seen the downsides of it,
Yeah.
like Jim Carrey becoming a character and evolving so deep that he could not get out of it. And he had
it's hard to
be
disassociate.
put away.
Yeah.
Yeah, or
He went to jail?
no, I think he had to like separate himself from society to
So-
get back to himself.
Is that like I'm sorry, but is that like the actors that like you can't see them outside of that one role? Because like I can't see Jim Carrey playing a serious role because he's so goofy all the time.
I think she was saying more so like for himself, it was hard for him to get out of it.
Yeah, like he literally
Yeah, like he
became. I
couldn't get
forgot
out.
the character it was.
I think it was
When the art character.
The Mask?
Warhol, Andy
maybe.
Warhol.
Yeah, it may have been. It may have been. But I feel like I've heard a couple different actors say that.
Yeah, or the guy that played the Joker.
Because he killed himself.
Exactly.
Oh,
Heath Ledger.
what was his name?
Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. We said
Heath Ledger.
Ma'am.
Yes, he did. Robin Williams did.
He killed himself.
Yeah.
It may not have been because of the acting, but
May not have been. But I feel like there is there's a time that it calls for it, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. And I have not yet met that role. Actually, the one that I'm doing now, I have a sitcom where I have to have a British accent. And so I told my best friend,
I would love
moving
that.
forward, that I got to start speaking with a British accent.
They would be like,
I
that
just
nigga's from
cracking
Detroit.
myself up.
He's not from Britain. But I
Yes,
try.
I'm definitely going to like this week. It's supposed to start today, where I was just supposed to have a British accent. So yeah, I will do that for the first time in my career. Evolve into.
Oh, okay. So for the rest of the episode, British accent. Let's
Please, no, I can't do it.
No, I'm talking about her, not you.
Oh, fine.
Don't fret.
No, you really don't have to. Okay. But I do want to play this game. I do want to play an improv game.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like, ma'am, that's not what we play. That's not the only game.
I'm still practicing. I'm still trying to get it. Eventually,
Jalen,
we'll get it.
You're kidding me.
No, I was messing up.
You a magician. I mean, a magician.
A magician?
doing
A
tricks.
musician.
Shake the ding. Abracadabra.
Pulling rabbits out your hat.
Rewind.
Pulling rabbits out your do-rag.
The Bow Wow Dewey.
Girl, that's stupid.
It was Bow Wow on the cover.
What is it, Velvet?
All
What
right.
is that?
All right. So what's going to happen is I'm going to give us a scene, right?
'Kay.
And I'll give us characters and I'll let you know what the scene is. And we just improvise. We just create a scene. It'll be funny. So the first scene is a church scene, of course, right? So, Deb, you're going to be the church mother.
Amen.
Now we're having a meeting about the pastor. Now you want the pastor to stay. You're very sweet. You ramble a lot,
Okay.
but you want the pastor to stay. So you're fighting for him. He doesn't know about this meeting. Chrissy, you're an usher. You're very sweet as well, and you don't want any trouble. But you're also a little upset that the pastor didn't tell you happy birthday, and that's why you're on the fence about if he should stay or if he should go.
Okay.
Okay, and you, like this is a big deal to you.
Yeah.
Kev,
Please don't make me the pastor.
no, you're the praise and worship leader who secretly wants to be the pastor,
Ooh.
and that's why you want him gone.
I know some people.
Mighty God.
I knew some.
And then I'm the deacon who called the meeting, and I'm just cranky.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
everybody got their roles,
Yes.
Yeah.
and we just gonna flow. Now, y'all know why we called this meeting, right?
Yes.
I'm sick of this nigga. I'm kidding. I'm sorry. I couldn't resist. I'm sorry. All right, take 2.
All right.
All right.
Oh, because it's hot.
Y'all know why we called this meeting, right?
Yes.
Absolutely.
This is the 3rd time this month. So he just gonna walk in after praise and worship over.
Well, Deacon, I always forget your name. I forget your name.
Johnson.
Mr. James. I understand you don't like the pastor coming in after the praise and worship, but maybe he's praying. Maybe he's interceding for one of the saints.
But mother, I know he ain't.
How do you know that?
If he
Because
was-
I walked past the office. He and they got the game on talking about what's gonna happen on later on. They doing praise and worship in the sanctuary. This young man right here is leading us in praise and worship, and he up there talking about the football game.
If he was interceding, he would have remembered my birthday
See?
2 weeks ago.
Now, that's been bothering you for a long time now, and I think
It
you better
doesn't
let
sit
it
right
go.
with me, but
Feels like another love TKO. This is the thing. Pastor could be praying over the players. Did you think of that?
I didn't think of that.
It's a good thing he could be doing.
I'm
And I
pretty sure he's
love a
not
praying man. Our pastor's so good. I just love him so. I remember when he first came over to New Mount Moriah Baptist Pipsicle. Oh, he was just a good pastor. Loving, kind, and he never turned down my peppermints.
from the bottom of your purse. Huh?
Yeah, but now he has this entourage, you know, and it's costing us money. We got to pay for 6 armor bearers.
That's true.
Who do you think he is? T.D. Jakes?
He might be.
How you feel about this?
I don't feel nothing.
Well, what you doing in this meeting then?
Yeah, y'all called me here.
Well, you must be on my side.
I feel like, I've been a faithful usher.
Yes, you
I'm here every Sunday. I'm here at least 30 minutes early.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm faithful. And the fact that
Not
I'm
considerate of
faithful,
anything that we got going on.
Nothing. You can't remember my birthday?
What?
But
I remember your birthday. What was it? June 7th?
8th. It was the 8th.
It was the 8th.
It was the 8th. It was the 8th because I called. I made a cake.
But at least you was close to the day.
At least I was
he
close.
hasn't even
Pastor
said
has
nothing.
a lot going on. He's got BTU, VBS, after school.
Sound like a
Bible
bunch
school.
of BS to me.
You know, Minister Jacobs.
Amen to
Control
that.
yourself. Pastor loves you.
He a deacon.
Deacon Jacobs.
So that means I can cuss. I can smoke and cuss.
Deacon Jacobs. Pastor is a busy
Johnson.
man. That too. Pastor's a busy man. He didn't mean no harm. Ain't mean no harm. Do you think he mean harm? I feel like you on my side. Don't you love the pastor?
I'm waiting on y'all to put him out.
That's
What? You waiting? You want him to go?
Is that what I said, Deacon
What?
Roy?
But every time you get up in that pulpit, you say, I just want to thank my pastor for giving me the opportunity to.
All of a sudden, it's lying.
There's a Judas among us.
Oh, he who dippeth in the cup with me.
Look at the pot calling the kettle black.
Now, why are you so upset, Deacon James Johnson? Sir?
My wife.
He's sleeping.
She always talking about this pastor.
that's
He
what it's come
preaches so well. He's so handsome. His hair's slicked back all the way back. A nice Cadillac. He got nice suits, and I'm just tired of hearing it.
Don't forget his shoe size.
Uh-oh.
Anyway, pastor's a good man.
I can't help that I wear size 7.5.
Well, Deacon, it sound like your feet small. You got bigger problems than worried about him watching the game.
So we gonna vote.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like I'd be outnumbered if we vote about it.
Well,
Why
I
don't we
guess
just-
he's gone then.
Oh, no.
And scene.
It was so good. I couldn't chime in. I was
You want the pastor to go?
He's out of here. The nigga's gone.
He's gone.
Said my wife.
Hey, that's what it boiled
and the
down
way you
to.
described Elder Barge, I was very confused.
It was later when we find out she in there watching the games with him.
Mighty God. All right, let's move on from this scene. We got one more, and then we're gonna let you go. Well, we're gonna have some final words after we do this scene. But we got one more scene.
Oh Lord.
This one isn't church related. This one is a Zoom meeting.
I love you.
We're on a Zoom call.
Turn
So,
your cameras on.
The reason why we're on this Zoom call is because there's new policies being put in place.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of noise on the background on people's calls. We got a lot going on, and so there's new policies put in place because of those issues and some other issues. Deb, you are conducting the meeting.
Okay.
But you're highly nervous. This is your first time managing this group of people. You don't know how to talk to them, so you're trying all of these different methods that you think gonna work.
Got it.
Chrissy, you're the girl with lots of questions.
Okay.
You just have you got questions about everything.
Okay.
Kev, you're the teacher's pet. You're a kiss ass. Okay. I have tech issues, so you can't never see me on the screen. My camera is never on. I'm not paying attention. You always calling me out. Yeah.
And what's I called the meeting because what?
Because there's
There's a lot of sounds going on.
Yep, when they checking the calls, it's just a lot of background noise. It's just a bunch of chaos going on with the people working from home.
Got it.
And you setting it straight.
Got it.
All right. And see.
Hi everyone. I'm so excited that we're here. Or we're not here. We're on Zoom. It's so good to see everyone, except for you, Aaron. I know I say this all the time, but if you could just turn on your camera.
Ron.
Yes, Ron. Yes, Bethany.
I just really need to know why we're here. I'm kind of nervous.
Oh, so am I, right? Because I feel like I'm saying this all the time. Yeah, but the issue is that there's always disturbances. Like Shannon always has his cousins over, and they're so cute.
No, but it's okay now. I have voice isolation, so you'll never hear it.
Oh, okay.
I figured out the problem.
But what are they doing in the back?
Well, we had a little shink-a-dink today, and I just told them just stay back while I work. You know,
Yeah.
work from home.
Because that's just a bit.
My camera's not working.
Yes, Bethany.
My camera's not working. Excuse me.
Yes.
My camera's not working. So is it okay if I just have my camera off for the duration of this call?
No. She needs you to turn your camera on.
Yeah.
But it's not working is what I'm saying.
Just hit the button and see if it works.
I hit the button. I'm hitting it right now.
Well, I have a solution. I can go and help him if needs be.
Well,
Negro,
no,
you was
because
not coming to my house.
Well, you can always meet us at the job for a regular meeting.
that is true.
Let me check.
So,
Let me check my
wait,
camera.
wait,
Hold
wait.
on. Let me check my camera.
If he can't get his camera working, we have to come in office.
That is kind of what I was gonna say. Thank you. You beat me to it, Shannon. What I was gonna say was that.
All right, my
because of-
camera's working.
Oh look, it's Aaron. So
He grew a
good to see
beard.
you.
Oh my God.
Wow, that is you. God, you look great.
Thanks.
Well, I'm so glad you did that. If you could just kind of keep that on, I feel like it's gonna go off like you. Because 2 weeks ago when we said that we were gonna meet in the office, his camera started working miraculously.
It's like a thunderstorm or something. Like it's like.
I
Did you hear that?
Hey, Aaron. Yes,
My
Bethany.
camera's not working
Yes,
again.
Bethany.
Okay, so if we have a coworker that is lying, can we have a separate meeting with you?
If you want to, after this, hit me up. I'm more than open. I do nothing but Zoom all day.
How about if you send the emails through me and I send a lookout for you for a meeting? Is that
Shannon, I love that. You were just so helpful. You know, I also wanted to talk about.
I'm raising my hand in the chat. Can you
Yes,
see it?
I'm sorry. We're so not used to you being here. Hi, Aaron. How? Yes. What would you like to say?
So I think I have a little issue because I feel like there are like, what if you have coworkers that are kind of like talking about you on the sly, like indirectly, like subtweeting, but like not on Twitter because we on a Zoom call, but they
Yeah.
subtweeting. How do you handle that in the workplace? Do we have policies set for that?
That's
X.
HR. That's what you do.
That's
Yeah,
it.
but actually, if you go to the book and look at number 57, it talks about the stipulations of feeling discriminated.
Jerome, I wasn't.
Shannon, you're so good.
Oh, Shannon, whatever.
How many names does he have?
Why do you ask so many questions?
Well, it's okay. Questions can be asked.
No,
I just thought you guys are all here.
I had a 2-part question.
Oh, yeah. Keep going.
So, and then about coworkers who feel like they can overstep.
Yeah.
And they just feel like they like manager junior.
Oh.
And I just don't appreciate it.
Well, I was given this job, first of all, and I've been trying to be nice to everyone. Are you not talking about me?
I was talking about Shannon.
Oh.
It's Shannon.
Yes,
It's
Bethany.
It's a tilde
Are
over
you
the
having
O.
a breakdown right now?
It's just.
Are you
that
crashing out?
it's hard to be a manager, and I don't think people understand.
I got to restart my computer.
Go.
Go.
See?
Oh,
Go.
That go was so good, bro.
Bro,
This baby's
did y'all
never
see her
led
hands
a
shaking?
meeting in her life.
This lady is amazing. She
tapped
said,
I feel like
wow.
this is Act 3.
Hey.
So are you ever worried about what you're going to say, or do you just like, are you just in this flow state where it just goes?
What do you mean?
Like, so you're so into the character because we're obviously improvising, right?
Oh, yeah.
You don't know what you're going to say because you don't know what anybody's going to say. So are you just like, what's going through your mind?
So the rules of improvising is yes and. So you agree with what's being said and then you add to it.
Give me an example.
Okay. So like I do this story, I'll do this roundabout with actors to kind of loosen them up. So I'll say I'm gonna kick off a story, then I'm gonna say and then you add to it and. But it can't be something where like I go, the other day I went to the store and I ran into my ex and I got hit by a bus. I died. That's the end of it. You know what I'm saying? So,
Game's over, kids.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so it opens up your imagination.
It went from a movie to a vine.
Exactly.
Whoa. Did you mention?
Regina George?
I was about to say Regina George. I love that movie. Did you see the musical?
Yeah.
Wow.
That girl can sing. Sorry.
Didn't even
Sorry.
know it.
Godly. Phenomenal.
Yeah.
So they finish off the story and it just continues on. So it just kind of helps them. It loosens them up with the
And so
improvising.
the rule of improvising is to agree and not to reject, but to agree and then just add to it. And so, and listening.
Okay.
Right? Because
Facts.
sometimes people be waiting for the next joke and it's like, but if it don't fit the
Right.
what's happening, you know what I'm saying? You can take it to another level. But
I love that.
Well,
Woo.
I had a lot of fun today.
this is amazing.
Like we had so much fun this episode. If you had a lot of fun, put it in the comments. I know you did. This was like one of a kind. This is by far has probably been one of my favorite episodes.
Literally.
It was just a lot of fun. We definitely got to have you back.
So nervous.
Mother May I. So this is the newest project. Yes.
Mother May I, an obsession.
An obsession.
Yeah, obsession.
So can we see these films? Or how are we able to?
You can go to Tubi. You can look up Deborah Lane Spencer, or you can
IMDb. Okay,
IMDb.
It's there. It's
all there. There's what did I do? I did a sitcom with B. Simone. That's on Bounce TV.
Really?
Yes, you can go on there. Oh my God, y'all. Yes.
You know I'm obsessed with her right now.
Man, when I tell you, I love her so much. Like I have like a group of 5. Like I'm like, if these 5 people are the people I want to hang out with when I make it there. Not that I haven't made it, but when I make it there, B. Simone, I love her.
I want to meet her and I'm going to pass out one day. I'm like starting to fan out
She's
over her like I do
everything.
for Beyonce.
But she's us.
Yeah,
Facts.
She's
I
us.
agree.
When she first stepped on the scene, I was like, my style has been taken. But it's not that.
She just gets it.
Funny.
Exactly, and
Yeah.
I think that's the dope thing about a lot of the influencers now, a lot of the content creators, a lot of
seeing
actors,
ourselves.
a lot of we are seeing ourselves. It's not like this separation or like this wall where it's like you are somebody else, and it's just it's almost like how when we talked about like as far as church and stuff like that, like how people put up this persona or this character, this facade, if you will, and then it's just like they're somebody totally different, but why can't you just be who you are? You would be able to connect with people more. Yeah. And I think that's the beauty of social media. I think that's the beauty of just the age that we're in now, that people can see that side of people. Yeah. It's great that people are able to access stuff like this so they can hear more about like this is so dope. I know it's people watching that may have thought about getting into acting or, screenwriting or whatever it is. Thinking about it, and then it's just like maybe this was that push. So,
and this is the thing. There's such huge opportunities for all of us. Like I was telling Drayla, I'm like, we have a sitcom on our hands that we could write that we haven't tapped into.
Yeah.
That's residual income coming into your account. People are making $30,000 to $60,000 to $100,000 off Tubi, just putting their films out there, putting their selves and likeness out there. There are a lot of opportunities to get your songs in movies. Easy, very, very easy, without cost. You just submit it and it's in there. You know what I'm saying? So that's getting extra streams on your account, et cetera. And then there's room to be an actor. Start off as an extra or hit me up. I do acting classes, 1-on-1s, and I take anybody. I teach kids all the way to adults. I've had a student, I think she was like 54. And I ended up as her teacher, but then I kind of became like her therapist. You know what I'm saying? Because we're not just spending time learning acting. We're actually getting involved in life choices. And sometimes acting can help in those life choices as well. Yeah.
That's incredible.
I'm calling you.
Listen, no, for real. We're going to be in something. The Dreamlight Podcast will just be in something. I don't know what it is.
We're going to have a little short.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
That would be a little shink the dink.
Oh,
don't play.
The Dreamlight Podcast shink the
Don't
dink.
play.
This sitcom.
Don't play. Just let me know. I will do it.
Because you saw how Dre was.
I was in there. I was Deacon Johnson. Y'all gave me 16 different deacons.
That was so good.
You played that real well. He said my wife. I said Elise.
Oh, hell no.
What game is it? Okay.
I tapped into another character.
That was so good, though, for that to come off your head like that.
Well, thank you so much. You know what?
Should I be...
I thought you were just being difficult. Like Kevin was like, I don't know.
He was like, wait a minute.
Go, but everybody was so real. I'm like, I'm not even tapped in like these.
And
Come on, Bobby.
Anthony with all the questions. I believe his name was Shannon.
No, I'm talking about in Perilous
said,
Times.
Oh my God.
I believe his name was Shannon. It's Shannon, actually. Shannon,
That
actually.
was so good of you, though, to embody that character like that.
Oh my God.
Baby, that was...
You did your thing.
It was hard. It was good pressure though. Working with TJ was very life changing.
Yeah, he's elite.
Yeah, and he don't play. And I appreciate the chance that he gave me. He really gave. It was rough at first, but I understood down the line why he asked and did what he did because of how much he cares about his work. Yeah, and I had no other choice but to respect it. But the respect and the love that he showed to me throughout the process. It was second to none. There's certain people in my career that I could say helped me to do certain things. He's definitely now on that list.
That's amazing. Yeah, I always say actors have to be like clay. You got to be moldable. And sometimes with clay, you got to punch it. You got to put it in the heat. You know what I'm saying? And it'd be like, woo.
I was punched.
I was, but becoming, because y'all know I ain't no thug nigga. They got a smart mouth. So that was like a whole transformation.
You had the second half.
Huh?
You had the second half.
You have the second half.
The smart mouth?
Yeah.
No, I ain't have it like that.
Nah,
Like,
I'm
the way
just
he was
talking
talking to his parents. I
Yeah,
was
you
like,
don't. Oh no, honey.
Well, when it came to the church part, I knew that. But being a nigga,
Not just a nigga, but a nigga square.
Nigga times 2.
Nigga
getting
times two.
shot at, I'm like, woo, feel like my own brother. He's never been shot at though.
So Deb,
He's never been shot at, y'all. My brother not bad.
tell the people where they can find you.
Yes.
Absolutely. I'm sorry. I'm still trying to think of this man's name. I'm sorry. Let me
The
just
crackhead.
let it go.
Pookie.
Crazy crack.
Charles.
He gonna have the most like bougie name, Michael.
Right. His name is
Devon.
His name is Walter.
Yeah,
Walter.
Devon Aloysius.
There it is. No. So you can find me on Instagram, Deborah's Lane, DeborahsLane, or Deborah Lane Spencer on Facebook. You can also call me at 313.
I was about to be like,
Whoa.
shit, when she said I'm an open book, you any questions you have, nigga, just text me.
Phone book opened up.
No, just don't do that. And so you have some new stuff that you're working on. That can you talk a little bit about? Let's give us 45 seconds of it.
Absolutely. So we got a sitcom coming up called The Crib.
Okay.
Written by China. China's huge on Tubi. Everybody
Yeah,
knows China.
yeah.
But it's about these two actors who are killing. I don't know. Anyway, the sitcom is just freaking hilarious. And I play with my best friend Ebony. I play this British girl. These two British cousins. But we're going to be looking for extras. And so please tune into my page if you want to get into the film or sitcom industry.
We're gonna
hit
do
me
it.
up. I
Yeah,
will
we
get you
are.
on set.
The
ASAP.
Dream Lab is gonna be on set.
Come
Yeah,
on,
we'll
y'all.
be
That
there.
would be so lit. And then after that is Vindicated. This is by Ron Elliott. That is a series that I'm assistant directing. And then after that, I'm waiting on a contract, but there's another film that for another company that I'll be assistant directing. And then this year, I'm writing my own stuff, man. Like,
Let's go.
it's time for a movie.
Let's go.
And I got a lot of great ideas. It's just time for me to get out of my own way.
And that be the only thing.
Why are you in your way?
That be the
You're in
only
your
thing.
way.
Yeah.
Nobody's in your
It's
way.
nobody else.
The road is clear.
They just on the sidelines talking crap.
God said go, and you like.
You the one in the way.
Talk about. Are you sure?
You sure about that?
I don't know if I
Wait,
would
that's me.
because who go because I cause
He
shut
an
up and do
extra.
it.
Oh,
He's gonna be an extra. for
he's
sure.
gonna be fun.
Oh, I'm there.
That was really good.
I
That was
can
really
tap
good,
in.
wasn't it?
If I'm serious about it, I can do it.
I was there too, Troy.
You gotta snot a little bit more. Y'all make sure that y'all follow Deborah Lane Spencer. We got to be real professional around here. Make sure that you follow. Make sure that you watch all the stuff that she's in, and make sure you catch all the new stuff that she's getting ready to do. Deb, we thank you again. We love you. We appreciate
I love
you.
y'all so much.
And if do you have any not last words?
Any last words?
But something that you want to leave the people in Dream Lab land.
I say so much. You know what?
40 acres
Real
of
estate,
you.
nigga.
So I write myself notes all the time.
Me
love
too.
this.
And let me see what I write myself. Oh, I recently wrote myself this scripture. Isaiah 41:10. Fear not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy God. I will strengthen thee. Yeah. I will help thee. Yeah. I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness.
Y'all walk in that.
Stop being afraid.
Walk in that.
He's with you. He's already gone before you. It's already settled.
Taken care of.
Go.
I'm about to cry.
Well, tissues in the bathroom. Y'all have a great day. It's been another episode of the Dream Lab podcast.
hate it.
We got Deborah Lane Spencer here. Make sure that y'all tune in next week. With no telling who's going to be here. Bye.
Bye, y'all. Shing the ring.
Ding, 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 ding.